Hey guys, this is Kai's100 here, and before you think, I'm actually not playing the game right now. It's more the fact that this is just something I was playing. I'm going to turn the game volume down a bit. But basically, what I'm doing is, you see, I'm going to have it now. I've pre-recorded me playing a bit of War Thunder, and yeah. So today we're to ramble about Titanfall. We all know this is the game coming out on what's the date? So Titanfall is basically a game coming out on the 14th of September. No, not 14th September, March 14th. Okay. Basically, I've done a bit of research, and what it is, it's a first-person shooter. I don't know. It's an online, right? Pretty much, it's an online multiplayer. So, multiplayer campaign. So, if you've heard of Brink, it's kind of the same thing where you will be playing the campaign, but you'll also be playing the actual game, like the campaign. So you'll be playing with AI and teammates at the same time. So it's kind of like a co-op, but you don't actually have to be online to play it. It's more you're like with your friends, and then you can do the campaign together. So they've got that going for them. That's quite good. So combat, like the actual game-wise. Basically, you're a soldier, and this is me. I'm not straight reading off, but I've kind of like for the last couple of days I've been doing a bit of research into the game. Basically, you are a first-person shooter. You have something, I don't know what it's called, but it's on the back of your character, and it's not really a jetpack. It's more of a jet jump. It's where you like jump. It like bursts you in one direction. Not the song band because they're terrible. It like bursts you. So if you're like jumping for a wall, but you just miss it, then you know you're good because you can just quickly burst and then you're in the window. So they've got that, but basically right here I just get my engine gets shot out and I just glide around for a bit. Do get a bit of a damage, so you know don't just jump straight away. So basically, you have to like jump around and parkour around and. Comes to equipment now, of course it's all custom classes and stuff, but what happens is you have a primary weapon, secondary weapon, then so you have a primary weapon, a secondary weapon, then you have an anti-infantry weapon, and then an anti-titan weapon. Okay, this is me just taking him out whilst gliding, which I found quite a personal achievement. I do kill him later, but I think I get critical on him, and then yeah. So you get primary, secondary, and a anti-infantry and anti-titan, which is good. But I'm thinking really the primary and the secondary are kind of your anti-infantry, because there's no use for a primary secondary if you've got that. Yeah. So that's one thing. That's one of the things. But yeah, that's perfectly. Oh, I die here. That's basically, you know, it's a perfectly logical thing. You don't need really an anti-infantry. But remember, this could be wrong. You know, I've been hearing this today. And why the hell has he got those emblems on his wings? So anyway, so then you have the Titan. There in the game, there are 3 Titans: the Ogre, the Strider, and the Atlas. We'll start off with the Atlas. The Atlas is it's kind of like the all-round. It comes with it's like a rapid assault, fire support, tactical. So it's a combination. It's kind of like the all-round, the middle one. So you know how you've usually got like, I think in this game there's your Titans are either, you know, really fast and agile, but not really that strong, or they're really strong but not very agile. And the Atlas is kind of like a mixture of them. So yeah. The next one you have is the Ogre. The Ogre is kind of like the one that can just tank so much, but it's not really agile, and you know it's pretty much just like massively armoured, but it's the best survivability one. So if you're someone who wants to get really long kills, but you know, I'm gonna say a really long lifespan, but not that many kills, then that's the Titan for you. So it has. And then we get the Strider, which is the ninja practical one. So that one doesn't have much more, like armor. It doesn't have much armor, I'm gonna say. But what it does have is it's the fastest Titan in the game. I don't know if there's like upgrades and stuff. So you'll have so that's the Titan if you want to be agile, nip in, get a kill, nip back out. So they're the Titans. What it is in Titanfall, humanity is spread out all the way across the galaxy, and the most region of it is called the Frontier. There's other places out, but many places are uncharted. Most people travel like very far away. So you got like merchants, soldiers, armory, you know, so you got all that sort of stuff. So you have different factions. So you got the Interstellar Manufacturing Company, which is a small resistance. It's, you know, it's pretty much they're the ones who create the original Titans. So yeah. You got the militia, which is the military arm of the Frontier, where they're like territorial defences, and it's loosely governed. So it's just bandits really. So the militia's bandits. That's what it's called, battleships. The militia is the IMC's most natural enemy. So yeah. So you've got those two factions. I guess I don't know if it'd be like Brink where you choose a faction and then you fight with it. I keep saying fractions, but I don't know why. I'm just flying around right now. So yeah. So what it is that you run around. There's multiple ways of game start, which is actually kind of cool. You can just run around as a guy, you know, shooting people, running around, basic Call of Duty Battlefield stuff. Then you've also got the parkour system. And then you've got your Titan, where you can just run around and tank it. But remember, when you're a Titan, you are a big target. Okay, so keep that in mind. So remember, Titans, big targets, because you got the anti-tank. Right. So and then you've got your Titan follower. Titan follower pretty much is where you drop a Titan. That's what it's called. It's called Titan. No, it's not called. It's called. It's one of the things they call it. They call in the game. You press a button to order in a Titan. So it's called, and then the woman goes prepare for Titanfall and Titan, which is kinda cool, I think. You know, that means I still want to. What I really want to happen is, what happens if I drop a Titan on an enemy player? Because they could just be sitting there like, no, and then suddenly, prepare for Titanfall. So, that sounds kind of awesome. It really does. And then what you can do is, instead of getting in the Titan, is you can actually, no, you can have it to follow you, where it'll follow you around and it'll take out enemies. That's kind of cool. Sorry, my cat's all cuddly today, and I'm giving her a cuddle because my cat. I like my cat. So yeah, so you know, but remember the Titan can't completely follow you around. I got knocked out. That guy really annoys me. I think I kill him later. Can't remember. Sorry, I'm not actually playing right now, so because one of my mates told me that I need to stop getting distracted. So yeah. Now Titanfall is created by the people who made. It's made by co-producers of Call of Duty. So that's kind of where the whole FPS malarkey is coming from. And then you've also got some other companies, which is Respawn and EA. It has won 75 awards, so before it's even came out. So yeah. It's the current prices are. Let me just right. Game. This is English, remember. So if you're gonna want to find it out for yourself, for PC download on Origin it is £44.99. For Xbox One edition it is £54.99. Xbox 360 same price, £54.99, and the disc is £44.99. So PC edition is cheaper. The collector's edition, let's see, they're apparently sold out right now on their store, so yeah. It's an exclusively individually numbered 18-foot Titan scrapbook, handcrafted and assembled with over 300 additional parts and battery-powered LED lighting. Full-sized hand-cover art book featuring 190 pages of rare concept art. Exclusive full-size schematic poster of the Atlas Titan. Titanfall game. Well, good, because yeah. Now, I've gone over all the positives, and there's only about 2 minutes left of this video. So, before you start raging out, I've spent about 10 minutes of this video saying good stuff. So I've got to say the bad stuff because I've got to keep this clear. Now, first things first, glitches. I know but these are some glitches which I think might be in the game. Okay. Now, so this is just some speculations. Now, when a Titan grabs you, I can see that either causing you damage, because most games, if you're running around and then something hits you, you're gonna get hurt. We don't know this, but what happens if you're lagging ever so slightly? Oh, I take him down. Kind of cool. Look, ready? I pull away so I don't hit the ground, but boom. So what you gotta do is, I think what might happen is if the Titan hits you, it could even miss you, or it could become out of sync. So you could see the Titan's hand, where it's like supposed to be grabbing you, but you're not actually there, so it's like lagging behind a bit. Also, other stuff might happen, like the Titan might glitch out when landing. You know, if another player could knock it out of the map. But these are just glitches, and glitches always gets patched, unless it's so it's not going to be as bad as the glitches GTA 5, because that was kind of glitchy when multiplayer first came out. But you know, they've patched it and it's getting quite good now. Another thing I find is, you know, the system that says outnumbered 2 to 1, because I watched a bit of trailers. That might be a bit glitchy. Yeah. So we might get the whole outnumbered 2 to 1 thing. Could be a bit, you know, annoying. I run out of fuel here. Because it could like not tell you properly, and then you could just get surprise attacked. The eject thing might kill you, but these are things I'm pretty sure they're patched. So I'm going to give Titanfall 7 Kyle biscuits. It's like 7 out of 10. That's kind of good. Oh, I died. We lost the game, but yeah. So it's going to get 7 biscuits because it kind of reminds me of an old game called Crowhounds, and I like Crowhounds quite a lot, so it's might be thinking. So I would suggest, I'm gonna recommend buying this. The beta is coming out soon, but we've got no information. I've got no information on that. I'll see you on my next stream, and this is Carl Edwards 100 signing out, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Yeah.